Hi, I'm Cindy Nierenberg. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I'm on a journey to lose 65 pounds in 1 calendar year. So thank you for following along. This week, I want to tell you a little story about unrequited love. And it happened to me. It was in junior high. And junior high, you know, is the time like you have a crush on somebody new every other month, it seems like. But not me. Not me. No, I had a thing for this guy named John, and names have been changed to protect the innocent. But I really had a crush on this boy named John, and John didn't even know I existed. So all through 7th grade, all through 8th grade, I crushed on this guy. And then in 9th grade, we went to separate high schools. But in the 10th grade, our high schools got combined, and guess who showed up in my first period biology class? That's right. And guess what happened? Nothing. Nothing happened because he still didn't know that I existed. It was a classic case of unrequited love, and it hurt, and unrequited love relationships just don't work at all. So this week I looked at the types of foods that I keep telling myself that I love. Foods like chocolate chip cookies or Doritos or Cheetos. And I keep thinking, why? They don't love me. So why am I seeking out a relationship of unrequited love when I should be seeking a relationship that works for me, right? Like, you know those dating apps where you swipe left and you swipe right? Like, why do I keep swiping on the chocolate and the candy or the cookies or the chips? Why am I not swiping on the things that I think will really work in my body? So I did a little experiment this week. One of the things that I did was I took dairy out of my diet because of all the food sensitivity testing that I've had done. Every time I do a test like that, dairy comes up as one of the things that just is not good for my particular body. So I took dairy out of I took dairy out of my body. Yes, I did. I took dairy out of my diet. So no milk, no butter, no cheese, no yogurt. And it was fine. It was absolutely fine. And as a matter of fact, it was so fine. Guess what? Guess how much weight I lost? 5 pounds. 5 pounds. Can we just celebrate that for a hot minute? 5 pounds. Eating the kinds of food that love me back. Now, listen, I know food is inanimate, or the bad foods that I was eating definitely are inanimate. And I know food can't love you back, but in a way it can. Like, we all eat foods that make us feel light and energized. Those are the foods that love us. And then we eat foods too that make us feel heavy and bloated, and we feel bad after we've eaten those. So why not start to date around and find those foods that are going to love me back? So dairy doesn't love me, but guess what loved me? Fruits and pasta and rice, like all of the foods that I've been demonizing for the past decade, thinking, oh no, those are loaded with carbohydrates and I need to lose weight, so I can't eat a bunch of carbs. Those are the foods this week that really loved me back. And it resulted in a 5-pound weight loss. So as of today, you guys, woohoo, I am down 16 pounds on my weight loss journey. My tip for today would be find the foods that love you back. That's what I'm going to continue to do. Just kind of experiment with my diet and find out which foods are helpful and which foods are not helpful in my diet, which foods make me feel clean and light and energized, and which foods make me feel heavy and make me feel bad after I've eaten them. It was kind of fun this week to do that and just to look at things without judging all of the foods, but to just look at the basics of how is this food making me feel. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to do that. I hope you follow along. Please remember to like and subscribe to my videos. And you guys, I will see you next week with good news.